It's here, it's time for FM22. Let's get into our beta save at Atalanta and let's see what this new match engine is all about. Welcome to the channel, everyone. If you're here for the first time, my name's Andrew, the Gibb Show. Welcome to the channel. FM22 is here. Everyone got a shock with the beta release on Thursday night. We cracked into our saves and now we're going to look at what this game's got to offer. Match engine, transfers, tactics, the whole lot. We're going to be coming thick and fast with these videos of Atalanta. We're going to do some tricks and tips. We're going to do some how-tos, all that kind of good stuff. Played through most of the pre-season last night. Some good results there. We're on the eve of the season. We've got 7 games, 8 days to go. We're going to go through, we're going to tick through, click on different options down the left. We're going to try and sign some players, show you the transfer screen, going to show you the tactic, and then we're going to get into and finish off with our game against Roma in Serie A. First, I'm going to show you a couple of little cool things that have happened with the animations in the match engine so far. So I've got 2 goals to show you. The first one, pre-season friendly. Got Chrysante going down the left. The cross gets deflected high up in the air, and Miranchuk wins the header. Like, I've not seen that kind of looping cross after a deflection. Something that the game physics look really different. It looks as if the ball's reacting more to deflections and little knocks. So that's something to keep an eye on in the game. The dribbling looks great. The little turns look brilliant. I've seen wayward passes, which, even though it was my team, I was like, yep, I want to see that. I want to see wayward passes. So it's all looking really good so far. And this by far is my favourite goal so far in FM22. The passing, Miranchuk, Pessina, Cooperman's, back to him, the ball to Mala, oh, the back post finish by the fullback. That's what you want to see, the passing and movement, the patience, to go back and forward between players and to hit that killer ball from left to right into Mala, steaming in down the right. It's so good to see, and it's making this match engine such a joy to watch already. Although, as you can see there, the data hub isn't ready. You get that after 3 league games. What I have got is when we just drew 0-0 with Milan. But you can see there, like, they slightly bossed us in the XG, but this is what I love. It's a passing map showing you from the last match. We've got there, you can click on the players and it gives you their pass contributions. So you can see Mala, he was getting the balls from Freuler and from the fullback, Rafael Toloi. And this is what I like to see. So we've got the wide centre-back on attack there by the Chile. He was linking up with Pizzala, with Cooper Miners, and with Piccolo, who was our deep line forward. And if you click off the player, you get it all. So you can see there was a lot of patience between the defence, the advance forward, linking up with Pessina, but a little bit isolated. And that was against Milan. So we had the ball at the back and playing quite patient. So these are things you can look at game by game. Maybe not make a knee-jerk reaction, but just see how your team's building against different teams as well. It tells me there, Ilicic really struggled to find. Cooper Miners, only 1 pass complete. So that's my DLF. You would hope those 2 in that position would combine a lot more. Oh, sorry, Ilicic is playing there. Sorry. Ilicic plays advance forward. Like, maybe I need to make Cooperman's take more risks as a DLP. Something to look at, isn't it? So this is what I want to do with this team. We'll get to the tactic before the Roma game. But I want to play Cooper Miners as the wide centre-back left. Which leaves me to Rune and Freuler. But there's not many options outside of them. Pessina, passing 14, vision 13. I'm looking for that passing 15, vision 15 kind of guy for the DLP. And Freuler's not quite that player either. 14 and 14. So let's nip into the scouting centre and see what we can find. So I think I've got accurate masking off, but it does still show a range, which is quite cool. We'll see that in a second. So we're going to look for a CM. Oh, let's take that off. So I want 15, 27. I don't want oldies. And I'm looking for specifically passing and vision around 15. And I probably don't want to pay. I'm probably going to have to pay around that. So I don't want my wage to be any more than that. And let's see who we can look at. So we've got Brian Chrysante of Roma. We could afford him. We've got 30 million in the budget just now. So we'll put a scout on him. You can see, even though I think I've got Adric masking off, but we know the marking's between 12 and 14. We know the passing 16, the vision's 15. So we'll put a scout on Chrysante. Piaka at Torino. Now, see the range there, 11 to 15. If he's on the high side, then great. If he's not, then he won't be good enough forward. And he's injured. Madi Camara could be an option, passing 11 to 15, vision 9 to 15. And you'll see the new value as well, 8.2, 10.5. That is in our price range. So we'll do a scout on him. What I'll show you if we got, you can also ask the agent for his availability. So we'll click into this. So what can I do for you? We're very keen to sign Maddie. We're keen on signing. And I think I'm going to be looking at a few players. Don't want to get his hopes up. He's pleased to hear we have some interest. Additionally, he's not prepared to tell us everything. Fine. So he's interested in signing for us between 8.2 and 11 and like a decent wage. So yeah, we'll thank him for that. Thank you in chat. And then what I usually do here is just have a look, see on this list who is sort of in my wheelhouse, anyone we can spot, and then get some scout reports. Then when they come back, I'm not going to rush anything. They'll come back and see if anyone takes our interest. And there's one there. So Giovanni Reina, he's on 41k a week, but straight away, 37 to 45 million. We can't afford that. And I really like when you hover over someone's value, it's giving you these little click buttons for scout player, ask agent, make offer. That's really cool. Here's an interesting one. Curtis Jones at Liverpool. Do you know what? I'm going to put a bid in for a loan deal. Can I get him on loan? 45k a week. Could do that. Optional fee 41. Yeah, why not? Let's suggest terms. I'm loving the pink, by the way. Let's try and get this percentage down. So even though we're at Atalanta, we're kind of going to be pushing for Champions League. There's no shame in trying to loan players as well. Quite excited about going Atalanta. Apart from this, Luis Muriel out for 6 weeks to 3 months, and Duvan Zapata 9 days and 3 weeks left, and we're in August. Yeah. I kind of feel my tactic has been going well. Apart from if I had those two, I think it'd be much better than what it is. Here's a look at the new scouting reports that come back. So it's from my chief scout, Roberto Marta. I need to look at if he's any good. 18-18. He's pretty good. So you've got it's quite obvious he's got a C+. You got the pros and the cons, dribbling consistency, professional skill. There's nothing bad there at all. Apparently he's interested. You got the transfer value. I like the loan interest as well. So it's not just flat off, does he want to come to the club or not, as a transfer. Estimated wage. Is he someone we could look at? Potential deep line forward, passing technique, dribbling, finishing, first touch. We're keen. Delighted. Okay. Interest moved to Atlanta, like to do business. He's not going to reveal too much. 5 and 8 million. Decent wage. That's the problem. I'm playing a shadow striker, so it might, if we can get rid of that clause, then we could be alright. I like Kamada, 25. Decent mentals, passing, vision, off the ball. What is he like? Yeah, decent shadow striker, isn't he? Fairly professional, plays 1-2s. Alright, let's try and do a deal on camera. This is what I always do. We go half, and then I'll go installment. Always do installments. Every deal is installments. And then I always go percentage of next sale and exclude it. Then they want 3.4, 4.7 installments, makes it 8. Let's see if I can get it down to 7. So let's take 5 off of that. 7 million. There we go. Finalise offer. Here we go. Got negotiations for Kamada. Very interested. Only wants to be a squad player between 16 and 21. Let's see if we can get him for closer to the 16 range. Squad player. I can't get rid of the advanced playmaker, so that's going to annoy him. Let's go 16, because he started off at 17, so why not try for 16? 16 and a half? 16 and a half, come on. Here we go, got my first squad registration for Serie A, and you can see on the left there the new sort of pink tick and X to show you who's in and who's out. I really like this. I need to try and meet the... So what have we got? How many players? 25 players. So still some space there. Any new signings? I like the pink. It really does stand out and helps you see what you're doing right or wrong. Got Curtis Jones on loan as well. Well, Serie A has kicked off and Juventus have lost at Fiorentina opening game of the season. Ooh, down to 10 men after 6. This could be interesting. And the hope is if we can get one season out of the beta, that'd be cool. Just to see how the match engine plays, get through the end of the season, play through these boys, see if we can get them into Europe, whatnot. We've got the new staff meetings as well, which I've put on to every 2 weeks. I've quite liked them because it's things like training what people are training on, add them to free kicks, stuff that you may forget, and it's a nice little 2-week reminder of what's going on. So Pasalic training road from normal to double. Yep, so we'll take that on, do it. There's a nice little button there. Field miles gain improved. We would encourage to stick to the right hand side. Start training, cool. I recommend you automatically make any unfit first team players available for under 20s. Make available. Curtis Jones, start weak foot development. Yep. Put Ramos in Atalanta team. Because I wouldn't have seen that without looking at him and be like, oh, and I might have missed it. So a little 2-week meeting just to tell me things that I'm going to forget is great. And I like now with the staff, there's no more suggesting of wages. It's just, here's your wage, done. So much better. You get like a confirmation of what you've done there. Here's the first look at the formation. We're going with Atalanta in the beta for now. We have got wide centre back on attack on the left. What I'm going to do with Coopermans is I'm going to get him to take more risks with his passing, just to see if he can ping those balls to the forwards. I've got Badishilian from Monaco, but he's going to be back up for now. Mala and Pizzala. Did I play Ramon? Maybe it's too early for Ramon for his debut yet. And without Martin de Roon and Fowler for their debuts, for the first game of the season. So we're going with Curtis Jones and Pessina in midfield. We're also without loads of forwards. So we're going with Moranchuk, I think. Yeah, we're going with Moranchuk and Ilicic as a DLF, with Malinovsky as the shadow striker. It's not the strongest team we're going to have at Atalanta, but I think it's pretty decent. And what we want to see is Cooper Minos get forward down that left. So I started everything on balance. I've gone to positive, shorter passing, slow tempo, got the overlaps on, not counter pressing, just countering. But I have moved the lines up higher, try and put a little bit more pressure. I've gone for the trigger press more often, and that's what we're going with. So we want to see what we can see in the match engine, little things like that, little differences that's going to make playing this game so much better for FM22. I'm going to say 21 so many times, aren't I? Here we go. Ball it wide to Piccolo. Turns back. Pessina. This is what I want to see, is the patience and bad passes. Roma going down the right with Pellegrini. Gonna force them back. Holding a good line. Tammy Abraham. Oh, a nice defender block out for the corner. Nice bit of animation there again. It was lovely. I think in FM21 that shot would have got off so many times. And then we concede from a corner. Wonderful. Here's a new boy, Ramon, with a throw-in and giving it straight away, but Curtis Jones, another one, on his debut, driving forward. What can he do? All the way to the right, Curtis. Go on, get a ball in. Place it in back post. Malinovsky! That was a beautiful run from Curtis Jones. Like the little celebration as well. Come on. That run was just superb. Left to right. Got the cross in. Manovsky with a left foot volley. Calling the kick to Roma. Veretout swings it in. They're still using that awful angle for corners. Oshawi. Pellegrini held them up well, and then they're going to score. Just as I say it. Held them up well. Terrible defending from Cooper-Minos. Maybe he's not a wide centre-back. Maybe he should be a midfielder. Half-time, we're 2-1 down. We've seen some nice things, but not been a great performance. What other options have we got here? Show me something else. Wasn't good enough. Dig in. Hands on hips. Wasn't good enough. Mela intercepts. It's down the right. Into Ilicic. The Charlotte is a DLF, isn't he? Cross it in. Piccolo, but scores. They're appealing for offside. What's going to happen? It's checking. I was hoping I was going to get one of those rewarded for the first time. They're checking it. Yeah, offside. Okay. Not sure why you get the replay afterwards. That's a bit confusing. Keeper just gives it away. But that's what would happen. Oshawi. Can't believe he's still going. Another cross. Oh, I'm seeing a lot of good things with the goalkeeper animations as well. They're looking really good. Some nice little deflections, getting hands on stuff. They're really positive. Not seeing much of the wide centre back. And here, now it's Palomino, took Cooper-Minos off. Cooper-Minos. Palomino. Ilicic out wide. Zappacosta on. Gets the cross in. I just can't help but feel that this team is so this team is really missing Muriel and Zapata. It was such a different save. If I'd known they were going to be injured for so long, I probably wouldn't. Oh, fucking penalty. Go away. Looked soft. Penalty awarded, of course. Veretout scores. 3-1 down. First game on camera. Beautiful. So we've got 25 minutes left. Let's try something. Let's go attacking. Let's go slightly higher tempo. More direct. And we'll counter press as well. Let's try these things. I'm going to take Pacina off because he's been crap. And we'll just see if it makes a difference. Putting the last 20 minutes, giving everyone a bit of a push. And then they get a corner. Then they score from the corner. And we're 4-1 down. We've got a free kick. Malinowski. Deflected. Oh! That was nice little animation, but the come back and hits the volley. Another corner for Roma, injury time. Clear! I thought it was going to be 5. Right, there we go. This will do it for the episode. It's been a long one, but I hope you've liked what you've seen of the game. I know my computer's not great for the animations, but there we go. I'm really enjoying the new stuff in this game, although we are not very good yet. But the little animations, the turning, the movement of the players, the decision making, and sometimes the bad passing, the bad decision making, makes it a more immersive game. So hopefully you'll join me for the rest of the beta and other videos coming up soon. Make sure to drop a like and subscribe on the videos. It means a lot to me. It helps build the channel, makes me happy. And it goes a long way to me growing to hopefully we'll get 1,000 subs. That's what I'm hoping for by the end of FM22. So there we go. For me, Andrew, from The Gibb Show. Until next time, thanks for watching. Bye.